everyone and welcome. This is Poopinhammer and another episode of Feed the Beast. I have been busy upgrading everything. I have pretty much tapped out the volcano at this point. This is the only bit of EU that we have available to us unless we use some coal. So I'm trying my hardest to get up and running in the EU world, but it is rough. So what else have we done? I have upgraded. This is a little bit more sorted. Lots of cobblestone storage. This is all the blocks for everything. Got all the Zycraft here. All of the shards for Thaumcraft, all the precious, well, most of the precious things right there. We got some dust and diamonds. I think I'm going to move this over there so it makes sense. Some more of these ores that I really haven't figured out what I want to do with yet. Right here. All the processed ores over here. I haven't hooked up what I want them to do yet. There's still a lot of room for expansion. You can see it's just chugging along right there. This is the unsorted gold. That's what I've been looking for and waiting for. I'll take you. So I have this little offshoot of where it's coming from my turtle, which just finished. I need to start him up again. You have a backwards filter here. If you put a piece of gold ore in there, it will see, oh, I need to take all the gold ore and filter it over here, and it goes into the smelting station. The pulverizer and the powered furnace. I want to hook up a probably a transposer maybe, so anything goes in there, bang, boom, goes back into the system and goes over to those barrels. Haven't done that yet though. I also have beefed up our power station a little bit. We have 10 peat-fired engines. I have changed this to a transposer, so it only does one at a time. Also slowed it down. We have a lot of peat backup. I think I need to add a couple more peat-fired engines. Maybe I'll do 4 more the next time just to keep this going. Lots of power getting used. But right now, I have been working feverishly to get a energy cell frame. To get that, you need to get these hardened glass. To get hardened glass, you need to put 2 obsidian dust and a lead ingot in an induction smelter. You also need electrum ingot, which is silver and gold dust. You just put them in any crafting window and it makes the electrum dust. Combine those, you get this energy cell frame. Oh, well, why? That's not that hard. You then need to get a liquid transposer to fill this up with redstone. I'm going to start that right now. Start the process. You also need to melt redstone, which you need a magma crucible. I'm blowing through all of my MJs right now, but it will be worth it. Give it to me. Yeah, I really need to upgrade the old engine down here. So what this does is, I don't want this to just be, if it's not being used, I want this to charge my anything that's not being used. I want to charge and kind of save for a rainy day. So hopefully, haven't tried this before, this will work. Pop that off. No, why isn't this working? Can I not put this down? Is it not enough room? Nuts. Okay, you keep doing that. Why can't I put it down? Can I put it down on ground? That wouldn't be... doesn't make any sense. Does it need to be on this conductive pipe stuff? One moment. This is an energy cell frame. I'm looking to use it for an energy. Okay. Electum. That's not that hard. Always be prepared, folks. Okay. This. Get some electum in there. Lead. Ugh, what am I doing wrong? Redstone, conductive coil, lead, electrum. I did a redstone coil. Need that in a minute. Not that bad. They all look the same. All this for just an energy buffer, which I may or may not need. Is this not filling up? Getting a redstone power somewhere. As everything grinds to a halt. So I got a crescent wrench here. Oh, it was getting something. Okay, it's filling up. Okay. I want you to output... Does it only output energy through those conduits? If so, that may be an issue. Alright. We may have to explore this when I have more of those at my disposal. For now, just deal with that. Alright. Failed experiment number 1. Another thing that I have successfully done is I have bred Imperial Queens, Industrious Queens. That gets me pollen and royal jam. That's like the building blocks of most everything. I was also able to get 2 successful serums out of them. This means anyone fast productivity, which means I can eventually, once I get all of my bee equipment up and rolling, can give any bee that I will be getting into production, they'll be going fast, which is nice. And I can also make additional industrious bees if I'd like. This pollen I'll be using to make alvearies. Honeydew I need for liquid honey. I'm supposed to be using all my honey drops. So, all in all, looking good. Other than falling through a pit right there. I disconnected the this isolator because it just slowly drains, and it was sucking up all the power that these things need to run. Is this not working right now? Oh, it's probably draining somewhere else. Horizon, yeah, it's doing stuff right now. Alright, let's sleep. So, next thing on our agenda, I started up our little buddy again. We need to get this EU situation under control. It is not looking too good currently. So, let's go over there with a plan. The first step of any EU gathering needs to be these two things right here. A coke oven and a blast furnace. Because everything that you need to do requires this magical little thing called steel. And the only way to get steel is in a blast furnace. So, you saw me blast furnacing down an iron chest plate. I just had one extra. I figure I'll get 8 out of that. First thing that I'm going to be using my steel ingot with. Well, I don't even think I can use the steel ingot at first. Jackhammer's very nice, by the way. Wrench. This electric wrench allows you to actually pick up the tools without losing them and turning them into machine parts. Something that happened to my plate bender. You can notice that I have plates just right there. Look at them. Yeah. I'll need to make another one of them because I picked it up and it broke. There's some amount of chance of things breaking if you just pick them up with this normal wrench. So this is the first thing that I'll be getting. So next on the agenda is plate bender, pistons, 2 compressors, conveyor belt. Thankfully it just requires iron. Alright, I'll be back when I have all these parts collected. So we have everything for our plate bending machine. Took the liberty to add this transposer finally. It's on a 5-second timer. Slowly getting rid of all these. So I'm going to put it over here in our temporary getup because I don't want to use up all that lava that I've been kind of just hoarding away. So here's the plate bending machine. I have no idea what any of these buttons mean. Let's put that there. I'm gonna take some of them apart. Wow, I need to do something about that. Does that work? It does work. That should fill that up quite nicely. Oh, there it goes. Steel plates. Okay, it's slowly combining them. Okay, that works. So, let's get our wrench. Electronic circuit and a battery. Both should be up here. There's battery. I really need to get more copper cable. I need lots of things. These 2 things are now ready. Steel plates. Just make this right here. Electronic wrench. Huzzah. Charge that up. Now, there's other tools that we can get. Well, there's this Omni wrench thing, but I don't feel like using the diamonds right now. Okay. I'll just leave this peat in here as a backup energy source. So we have our... I want to kind of turn this little hole that our turtle is digging out for us into our EU area. I will have to kind of move this eventually. This will drain. I am really only using it to charge up my jetpack, and I'll use it for all of my tools to charge up, just so I can use up the lava. There we go. You can also get a drill. This is very important to have. 2, 3, 4, 5. One short. Dang it. Because the drill you can actually use in, if you get this round to it, quarry. Damn it, diamond drill. Titanium plate. They've changed the recipe on me. Alright, well, a drill is just a powered up pick, basically, and it'll never go away, which is great. So I need to work on getting this. What is this? Advanced diamond drill. All of these fancy things. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple more of these tools and see you in a little bit. So I made myself a chainsaw. It looks like it's only good for 14 trees before it needs a recharge. It also has silk touch on it, which I did not realize. That's pretty cool. I made a tree tap, a drill, and a chainsaw. There's another thing called a rock cutter. Is that what it's called? This has silk touch on it, which is pretty badass. Diamond dust, titanium plate. How do I get that? Frickin'. How do I get titanium plate? No. How do I get you? There's no way to get it? Alright. I'll have to figure that out somehow. Rock cutter. I'd love to get this. Silk touch so I can get some ores without having to actually get that enchantment. It's ridiculously hard to get. Okay, so that will probably do it for today. Just wanted to update you guys, get a little tools going, and start on our EU building. Yes, it does look all haphazard, but that's kind of how I wanted it. I'm gonna put the some logs, build the support. Next time, I'm going to be building and kind of showing off the bees a little bit and how we're going to be progressing with them. So, see you guys next time. Oh my god, a creeper just spawned in my base. See you guys later.